Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of. Let's do that again. Sorry, I didn't have the thing plugged in. He would go out at sunrise, just and dancing to his feet. Can you hear now? He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hare Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome.
OGEbeats.com.
I bet Lalita's on her way to a program over at somebody's house. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Okay, we'll chant a little japa here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Krishna Hare Krishna. Oh Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Jesus Srila Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Jesus Srila Prabhupada Jai 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Shri Advaita Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Nityananda 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 Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Gora Chandra Gora Chandra Gora Chandra Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Oh, my Lord Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Nimai, 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 Nimai. Vishvambara, 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 Nimai, 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 Nimai. Nimai Vishvambara, Nimai Vishvambara, Gauranga, Gauranga, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Oh, my Lord Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. You know what? I have to go to the restroom here for a little bit, so I have this video. Watch this video for a little bit here, and I'll be right back. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. 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 Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. Let's invoke this most auspicious presence in the whole universe. Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda, Advaitacharya, Gadadhar, Srivasadi, and all Gaur Bhaktas, the avatars of this age. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Shri Advaita 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 Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Good morning, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Body a little better today? Yeah, okay, good. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. There we go. Here we're back. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Let's see here. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hey, everybody, Dean and Daphne and all the other all glories to all the assembled devotees. Thank you very much for being here. As I was chanting, the Lord was showing me something. It's like, this name. It's those who, the Bible even says, he said, those will be saved who call upon the name of the Lord. It's funny that all the scriptures, the essence is call upon the name of the Lord. And Lord Caitanya, even Lord, see, it's God always says the same thing. The scriptures are the Lord. Lord Caitanya said at the end in the Shashastika prayers, O Swarab Damodar and Ramananda, know from me that chanting the holy names are the only feasible way of salvation in this age of Kali. It's so true, because I know for like chanting over the years, starting to more and more feel how this is so, that you call upon the name, and it's like as if Krishna, and it's true, he comes close to you, and you feel him just like a friend, but a powerful friend, the most powerful friend. All Maya goes. See, and your true position is revealed as a friend of Krishna. See, just through chanting the names. See, so that's why, if you're going through stuff, you're a little bit crazy, come here, we got, just stick it out. Just stay here, stay around the devotees, and by you get purified. And then you have the best friend in the whole world. More than that. Best friend in the whole universe. More than that. Best friend in all the universes. See, that's the kingdom of God, is to have this friend in our life. It's amazing. Yeah. And so those who are given sufficient intelligence by the grace of God will come and associate with these glorious devotees here who have done that, who've stuck it out, getting purified of these obstacles and old, your karmas that you picked up, all these contaminations, and then we just feel closer and closer with the Lord. And that's what it's all about, to feel closer and closer with this best of all friends. That's the appearance of the Lord, man. That's the resurrection. Krishna is the resurrection in the life. Not the false ego, I am the resurrection. No, actually, Krishna, God arising. He's the resurrection of our lives. See, this is. See? Otherwise, we're dead in the modes. We're in darkness. We're living in darkness. All the modes are dark. See? But Krishna resurrects our life. The Lord resurrects, the name of God, your cherished manifestation of God in this world. Lord Ram. What is your cherished manifestation? That's what Lord Caitanya taught. He had many different devotees here. He had some that were devotees of Lord Nrsingadev. He had devotees who were devotees of Lord Ram. He had devotees who were devotees of Lord Shiva. Yeah. But they all loved him too, because he's all those persons. That's why Lord Caitanya is such a fantastic manifestation of the Lord. If you love him, you're loving your own cherished manifestation of that same Lord. Yeah. Hey, Aman, welcome. So, chanting in association of those who have this kind of intimate relationship with the Lord is the summum bonum and the only real meaning of advancing in spiritual life. Because I can see, many of you probably can see also, how people are moving so slow in their spiritual advancement. They not even know what is spirit yet. But you come here, you get a direct experience of what spirit, because you see people relating to the Lord in spirit, in the ecstatic spirit. And that's the manifestation of God in this word, is the emotions of the transcendental Lord given to his real intimate associates and no one else. Otherwise, you're not born again. The Lord is not born in you. You're still, you're doing all these rules, regulations, and religions to bring you to the association of devotees who have a genuine relationship with the Lord. That was the whole point when in the disciplic line with the Jews, all their fastings and all their following the rules and regulations were bringing them to accept the association of Jesus Christ, who brought in where people could see a person, a rare person, relating to the transcendental, inconceivable, and unknowable God that they were worshiping. It was all leading to his association, and by the association of the Lord's representative in this world, you're delivered from this illusion. Just like by association with the representatives of the modes of nature, you're brought back down into this manifestation and dragged down more by that association, by faith in those who are servants of the modes of nature. See how it is now? Look, those who are servants of the modes of nature, of now, with finding the, if you continue to believe in the governments now, and the politicians and the religious leaders, who many of them are pedophiles and demon, big, just outright, and you continue to believe them, you're taken down to them, into their domain. You're slaughtered like they'll be slaughtered. Okay? You want a way out? Take shelter of the name of the Lord like we have, and then you'll be really happy. Otherwise, then take shelter of the modes of nature. Those are the Lord, and you'll be taken down deeper into the modes of nature. So the ball's in the courts of whoever will hear this message. You can come and associate, and the Lord has made it very easy with this internet. Look how easy it is. You turn your camera on in any part of the world, and you're being delivered here. I'm being delivered here every day. I come here every day for Sadhu Sangha. And I experience the deliverance of God just by my friend, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, coming close to me because I call upon the name of the Lord. If people refuse to do that, calling upon the name of the Lord, which the acharyas, the realized souls, have declared is really true, and then if you follow the way of the acharyas, you will get the experience and you will also declare it. And whoever listens to your witness and to your preaching of the truth in this world will be saved. You will go through the regeneration. You will awaken to who you really are. That you're a spirit, man. You're not a body. You're not this body. You're a spirit body. You know, in relationship to the Supreme Lord, who is in the spiritual dimension of consciousness. This world has no jurisdiction over such a person. The devil, Maya, illusion, whatever you want to call the modes of material nature that's taught about so beautifully in Bhagavad Gita, has no jurisdiction over an awakened person. You come here, you'll be awakened. If not, you'll be taken down by the modes, and you'll believe in some fool, some rascal, some liar, some cheater, some deceiver on many different levels. You believe in the demigods to deliver you, and they're also lost in the modes. Even in the mode of goodness, they still are under illusion. You got to find those who have the mercy of the transcendental Lord, who knows the science, yes, the science of self-realization. What a great opportunity is here. We have these wonderful books about the science of self-realization. We have this wonderful ecstatic ecstasy, these divine emotions given to us because we follow the real path. And whoever wants to follow the real path can have this opportunity also that we have. You can also have these kinds of emotions, that lift you, that attract the transcendental Lord into your life personally and make you really happy, make you really grateful, make you really forgiving, make you really spiritual, powerful to do something significant in this world and lift people out of illusion. The Lord uses people like this. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few, but they're increasing, right? We got like 19 today. That's pretty good, wouldn't you say? See, the kingdom of God is having the best of all friends, Amy Rose says. Amy Rose says. The kingdom of God is having this best of all friends and growing this genuine, infinite relationship with the Lord. Intimate. Yeah, and infinite, isn't it? And infinitely grows. Intimate and infinite relationship with the Lord. See, there's a witness. Just simply by coming here, Amy, this is growing in her heart, growing in her realization and revelation, making her more and more happy. And that goes for everybody. You all know if you can relate to what she's saying. See, that's the kind of fruit produced in this Sangha. Are you getting that with your gurus and teachers and religious leaders and politicians and whoever you believe in? Are you getting that kind of growth, that kind of spiritual power, that spiritual realization, that boldness, that transcendental ecstatic love? If not, come here and get it. It's being given as a gift. These poor people, one lady was on TikTok today. And I say this just to show you how Maya weakens you. And the poor lady, she's poor. And I'll tell you what this poverty is, and so many people are like this. This is what Maya does, makes you a wimp and weak-hearted, dependent on others in Maya to give you some energy. She's going like this. Oh, please give me a word. Please give me a word. A good word, not a bad word. Please give me a good word. Because, see, that's the weakness in this world. Maya makes you like this. Weak. You think you're meant to be that? See, that's depending on Maya. That's depending on people that are in Maya to give you a word of encouragement. And people, they go, "Oh yeah, you're okay. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I know I can relate. I'm like you too. I'll give you my weak word." See, so that's the world. They don't know like this. Don't you want a powerful word? Could you imagine if she would have said, "Please, you devotees, give me a word of life. You have life and you can give it to me." Like Jesus said. That's why Jesus said, "What I have done, all men must do, all women must do." You have to have the realization and the revelation, I have life and I can give that life. I can give that word, that truth to whoever will listen. Bhagavad Gita is the same thing, Arjuna, because you're my disciple and my friend, and you're not envious of me. I can give you my word of life, my word of truth, and you will accept it and be lifted up to the spiritual platform. It's always like this. Otherwise, you're this blubbering, weak person. I'm just saying this to teach. The highest truth is you hear these words, see these emotions, they'll become your words and your emotions because they're the words of the Supreme Lord and his real intimate devotees who know something powerful. Otherwise, you're out there in the Maya. Please give me a word. I'm so weak. I just need some words from people in Maya also, because they can relate, because they're also like this too. You want to get off that treadmill? You want to get off that train? Come here and you'll get words that'll give you life and spiritual power. Words of significance, and give others life and make them strong, make you strong and make them strong, make the world strong who takes shelter of the real rope that brings you out. The words of the devotees, the emotions, the transcendental emotion of the devotees are like ropes, strong ropes that lift you out of illusion. Just like Varaha came into the waters of devastation and lifted the earth. See, because the Varaha was spiritually empowered to lift the earth out of the waters of devastation. The waters is the emotions of the material attachment to this world, man, attachment to worldly things and worldly people, worldly dead things, dead stuff, zombies. Everybody's a zombie, walking zombies. You don't have to wait for some, that's everybody. Without the Lord's transcendental grace and the grace of the devotees and taking shelter of that, everybody is zombified. The walking dead. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. Those who are into rituals, even in religion, rituals, let the dead rituals, let them bury their dead there. Let them be dead until they're ready to listen to the real lively devotees with real life, real energy, real truth, and be lifted above ritual to where you're the ritual, man. You know, you're glorifying the Lord in an empowered way, where you chant the Lord's name and he comes close and makes you ecstatically happy, and it spills over and makes your brothers spiritually advanced and awakened spontaneously without any big effort. That's what you'll get here. You want that, or you want to be with these people? Oh, please give me a word. Please give me a good word. See, good word. Because I'm so weak. I've got all these demons. They're all over the place. And people, they comment. They're a lot of them. They hate people. They're contaminated by the demoniac, and people like that. They go, you're such a like this. They don't have a word to help lift them. They get the critics and somebody said something bad about me. See, that's insane. People are insane like that. Come on, you're like a king, but you got to be with the king. You're like a queen, actually. We're all like queens. See, we're meant to be with the king. See, the king is the other half. The other half is we share in common. That other half is the Lord, the king. See, he's the king. And when the queen is with the king, now there's some power there. Now there's some completion there. Otherwise, the queen without the king is weak. Doesn't have any real energy. That's why the queen turns to the Maya. See, this is the soul. Turns to the Maya for energy. And the big lesson in this world is stop turning to Maya to be complete. She weakens you. That's the Lord's shadow. You're being misled. You're being confused. You look towards the Maya for some life, and there's no life in Maya, really. All you get some is this jagged energy that people call life. You get stress and you call that life. You get anxiety and you call that life. You get material happiness because you're with the material objects and you call that life. It's all death. It leads to death. This is life. The transcendental object is the Supreme Personality Godhead, his name, his pastimes, his qualities. The devotees, their devotional emotions, their truths, they speak life into you, not death. Not religious speculation and chopping up the scriptures like these religious people do, and they speculate and they put themselves up as actual empowered devotees with no power. They make Raganuga Sanghas spontaneous devotees with no spontaneous devotion, no manifestation of that. You come here, you see. What you see is what you get. What you hear is what you understand. Everybody's under the modes of nature unless you've got the real grace of the Lord and the Lord's devotees. See? That grace is called faith, man. That's why whoever has faith in these words, see, this ecstatic worship, this intimate ecstatic worship of God, now you're going to get real intelligence. Now you found the real path in this whole universe, a very rare path. Now you found out where life and real waters of life are, where real strength is in this world, where real completion of what you're looking for real happiness will be found. Ever increasing. If you don't believe these words, you don't believe this preaching, this ecstasy that you see here, good luck, you're going to need it. Coming here is the luck. Taking association of these devotees here who are purified and ecstatic is the great luck, is your great luck. And you will experience that. These are not empty words. We already have witnesses. Look at Amy Rose. She's very happy. Look at Fanny. Very happy, right? Examples of people came out of nowhere. Where did they come from? This came and took advantage. They believe these words and they get the result because they're not lies. They're truth. We build this Sangha. We build this preaching on the truth. Maya builds her preaching on a lie. That's why the truth always wins. It sets people free because when it's preached vigorously in this world, people realize, why am I taking shelter of lies when I can take shelter of the truth? Why am I taking shelter of blubbering, miserable people? I've got no, please give me a good word. I got so many bad words that's because I believe them and it makes me feel bad. Just give me a good word, then I can be happy for a little bit. And then somebody will give me a bad word, then I'm depressed. And then I'm happy and I'm depressed. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Yo-Yos out there, you want to get off that yo-yo? You want to get off that roller coaster? Well, we'll get you off if you come over here. You're the best luck you have. You come across this video, man, and you listen to this and find this is hope, not hopium. That's an illusion, hopium. Hopium is people trying to overcome, this crazy stuff happening in this world now by their own strength, or getting together with other people in illusion also to get it. No. This is the way you overcome it. First, you personally overcome it. Come into the association of devotees and be saved. You will feel that. Okay? And then this world, these demons, these Klaus Schwabs, these Bill Gates, these hypocrites and liars and cheaters, these so-called gurus who are more like, Kali gurus, have no jurisdiction over you, because now you know who you are. You are in truth, man. You're a spirit soul, untouched by illusion, in relationship, a genuine, authentic, realistic relationship, scientific relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You want that? Or you want your weakness? Well, keep your weakness if you want. If you're so stupid, you want strength, you want enlightenment, you want the real path, your real meaning of advancing in spiritual life, which is Lord Caitanya and his grace. That's here. Listen to the witness. Come look around. Ask the witnesses if they're getting anything out of this. Many have been 5 years. Who amongst the world is going to classes every day for 5 years because they're actually attractive? They actually powerfully transform their lives. Who out there is doing that? All they're doing is illusion, believing in Maya, believing in these gurus, just taking all their money and all their time and give them nothing back. They keep their burdens. They're going to teachers and teachings. They're spending all their money and getting false hopiums. People come here, you get set free. You find out what real life is. Real life is this relationship, this empowered, transcendentally empowered relationship where you work for the Lord, man. You're a real messenger. You ever see these king's messengers? They come and they see the king directly. They go and they meet with the king. They go right up. Everybody else can't go and see the king, but the messengers, see, they go up there and get the message. For the king gives them the message, and then they go out and give the message to the world and to the kingdom. Well, that's what you'll get here. You'll become a messenger for the Most High King, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You'll personally know that Lord, and you'll go up and get the message, and you'll give that message to the world. What do you think is happening here? I go and get the message from the king, and I come here and deliver it. What did Jesus say? Those who go in the door become the shepherd of the sheep, man, because they come and give the real message into the world of illusion and take people out of illusion. Whoever takes shelter of the message. See, even the Bible had the Bible called the message, and people who hear the inspiring message brings you out of illusion. No other word can do it. Klaus Schwab's word can't do it. They're all bogus, man. Bill Gates, lies, cheating, that's the Lord's Maya. I have no fault with them. That's just, but when are you going to get out of your foolishness? Can't you see that's foolish to continue to believe liars and deceivers and deceivers? Yeah, liars and deceivers and hypocrites. That's the Lord's Maya and illusion. Come out of that if you want to live. Otherwise, you're slated for termination. Yeah, this is the message in a battle. We're in a battle now. This is why this is a timely message. It's the time. People need to know, frankly, because everything that was hidden in the closets will be shouted from the rooftops. That's the apocalypse. That's now. This is the rapture. It's time for the rapture. We're already raptured. I don't have to go up, drop my, these movies, you drop your clothes and go up into the sky. Your physical body goes up there and disappears. No, that's a shadow of the rapture. The rapture is you drop your clothes, man. You drop your clothing of the false ego, false identification. You drop those clothes. And the Lord comes here, thy will be done on earth as it is in the spirit world. And that's the will of God, is to stay here and deliver people. Otherwise, you're in this thing. That's not a pure devotee. I want to drop my physical clothes and just take my physical body up into the spiritual kingdom of God. Oh, come on, man. That is baby stuff. That is not scientific. That is child's play of a child. See, that's the story. Time for hearing stories for babies. This is the rapture. We already have people raptured, man. They're worshiping the Lord in rapture. Look up the word there, Tom. What is worshiping God in rapture? What is the rapture? You're wrapped in attention. Riveted on the transcendental Lord. So beautiful, so wonderful. You drop, the subtle clothes of the subtle body. See, and then your soul is communing with the transcendental Lord in ecstasy, and you begin to know those transcendental qualities, taste them, relish them. That's called worshiping the Lord according to transcendental mellows in the scientific lingo or Siddhanta of the Vaishnavas. Who knows? What do you think? All this stuff you learn in religion, in Vaishnava religion, from these teachers and these gurus, how many of them have realized these things? Can you tell? You come here, you'll see the difference between speaking these verses and knowing these verses and feeling these verses and hearing the speculations of those who don't know these verses. Now that's called education. That's called the highest truth that you can see, you can feel, you can hear, and then you can distinguish from the illusion of religion and religious leaders and religious gurus who don't have such potency. Otherwise, you're not learning anything yet. See, rapture, feeling of intense pleasure and joy. Can you see how many people are raptured here? You can actually see what intense pleasure and joy looks like here. And nowhere else that I've seen. You show me amongst the Vaishnavas where you see the rapture and gurus and their followers being raptured, an intense feeling of joy. They don't even know what that means because they've never seen it. You come here, you'll know what it means because you'll see reality. That's the supreme reality. That's the message, is these kinds of worship of the Lord in ecstatic spirit and truth, conclusive understanding. Intense feelings, intense, passionate preaching, intense intelligence, intense knowledge. Not ready for that? We'll go listen to the watered down version. Go water down the truth by listening to these false representatives of the Supreme Lord. False. What, you're a guru in the Hare Krishna movement? In the Gaudiya Vaishnava line, that's meant for real Vaishnavas who are real spiritual masters and real acharyas of devotion, who actually know their subject intimately, personally, powerfully, truthfully, and they deliver people, whoever takes shelter their word. And these others, they're blind leaders leading blind people still. And the best thing that can happen for them, they realize that. and come to where people are, or we are already seeing properly here. We have our eyes. We have our true heart. True heart is these loving, ecstatic feelings and worshiping the Lord. He wants to be worshiped like this. See, all these words, the rapture, ecstasy, transport, admiration, delight, enchantment, enthusiasm, refreshment, elation, exaltation, all that is here. You can see it with your own eyes, but people have been in the illusion so long they can't even understand what that is. That's why you must come to where you see real rapture, real ecstasy, real transport into the spiritual dimension, real admiration for the real God, and appreciation. All of these beautiful things you can see here and feel here and hear here and realize here. Where out, you tell me a better place to be than just turning your camera on and getting all of these goodies, getting all these presents, all these gifts, and they're all spirit based, which last forever. You won't lose any of this stuff, man. It's transcendental stuff. He said he reads Srimad Bhagavatam scriptures. So we asked him, if you want to know the meaning of scriptures, then come to our Sangha. He asked, why then? We replied that it is written, Chaitanya Charitamrita, one should taste the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam in association of pure devotees. He got pleased, and we gave him our Sangha details. That's wonderful. See? And that's how it is. Taste. It's all about tasting the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. The meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam is your relationship with the transcendental Lord. The meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam is to taste these truths in association of realized souls. Otherwise, there's no meaning to whatever you do in this world. It's all nonsense. It's all illusions. It's all these false goals for the false ego. Futile living, futile life. Teachers who are not self-realized, who have not realized the real self, you see, and they're teaching you, and these are all paths, but they're very slow, take many millions of lifetimes, to get your lessons. You go from this teacher to that teacher, and they're all more or less an illusion. You need to ultimately meet the self-realized soul who knows the Lord, who knows the transcendental Lord, for God's sake, and yours especially. Hey, that is the door. Jesus knew that transcendental Lord. His real followers did too, and whatever the word they preach, people got the spirit of devotion. That's why here, these words don't go in vain. If you listen closely, attentively, and you're inspired to follow these words and these truths that are spoken here, you very easily will feel that relationship awaken in your heart. You will feel that Lord awaken in your heart spontaneously. And these persons following all the rules and regulations, the whole point of that is to bring them to a place like this, which is very rare in this world for Vaishnavas. That's the fruit of following all those fastings and all those rules and all those ceremonies, is to taste the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam in association of realized souls. Because you don't really taste the meaning there. The meaning is just what you hear here every day, 365 days a year. That can't be preached by those who don't taste the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam, who don't taste the meaning of chanting Hare Krishna. The meaning of chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is to associate intimately with that transcendental Lord and find what true happiness is simply associating with your other half. That's the true meaning of marriage, my friends. The true meaning of marriage is to marry the Supreme Personality of Godhead and become a goddess of fortune. That's what you get here. Your life becomes really fortunate, otherwise not. You have to meet your other half. Your other half is we share in common. You know, like polygamists. Polygamy is the shadow of the truth. Polygamy is these men. They want a big harem of all these many, many wives and women, like these older kings of the olden days. They have many wives and all that stuff. One guy, but you know, all it does is drive you crazy because that's only meant for the Supreme Lord. He's the only one who has the power for that. Sadhu Sangha is to be amongst a group of devotees who have this relationship where the Lord is their king and they are queens and goddesses of fortune. And that's what's here. I ain't lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not bluffing. I'm not deceiving. Everything is true and you can come and see it. If not, you're not worthy to understand. If you can't, at least if you don't want or desire to know if these words are true, you're one weak person, weakened by the Maya. So you stay in that. Stay in illusion till you're ready. Until you say, blessed are those who take shelter the name of the Lord, who have the shelter of the name of the Lord, actually. And it's just not a name, an empty sadhana, who actually feel the grace of God and transmit the grace of God to others. See? Yes, when you say, blessed are those intimate associates of the Lord, if you're lucky to ever see some in this world, which are here in our Sangha, man. Intimate associates of Lord Caitanya. That's really true. You don't believe me? Come see. Come hang out, get purified. If not, stay out there in the Maya until you're ready in some lifetime to do that. Because your rituals are not going to save you. They're only going to, maybe ultimately in some lifetime where you're going to take shelter of the door. The door is the real devotees come here to deliver that message. It's always the same message. Come in. People took the shelter of Jesus. They became saints, didn't they? Those who didn't, it was a long time for them. Those who took the shelter of Lord Caitanya and his devotees when they were here became saints, became ecstatic chanters. Those who come and take the shelter here become ecstatic devotees. What more do you want? What more truth do you want in this world? What more clarity can you get other than what you see here, what you hear here, what you feel here? Where is a better place to be in this universe than right here, right now? You tell me logically, clearly, scientifically, what better place is there to be than right here, turning your camera on and listening and hearing and seeing what you see that you don't see anywhere else. You don't see this in Acharya Dev's group or Narayan Raj's group or Radhanath's group, but you see it here. Huh? That's where the reality is. So the definition of God is there. Bhagavan, we should know who is God. The definition is, in all the Sanskrit, full wealth, full strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. Yeah, full wealth. See, but what is the materialistic Vaishnava saying? Oh, full wealth, lots of money. Yeah, lots of money. Full wealth is this relationship, my friends. That's full wealth. That's richness. That's what Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates don't have with all their billions. But you see, devotees come here. You get more wealth than them because they don't even know what real wealth is. But you come here, you'll learn what real wealth is. Real wealth is this eternal relationship with the Lord. They get the cycle of birth and death. They come back again and again and again. People come here free and are freed from the cycle of real of birth and death because they got real wealth. Is this eternal relationship with the transcendental Lord? They've taken shelter of the name of God, and the Lord comes and delivers them every day. Full strength. See, full strength. They're delivered. The Lord is brought. You got to become the empowered version where when you chant with faith and dedication and understanding and real knowledge and real ecstasy that you have the strength to draw that transcendental Lord who's not attracted to anything else but his real devotees. That's what you get here. You get real wealth and real strength to do like that. Real knowledge is the knowledge of this relationship. Knowing this relationship is real, not just real knowledge is there. Let me this is look at all the verses I memorized. I don't really have real knowing of God. I don't really taste the Lord. I'm just in my head about it. I'm a big intellectual. I believe in degrees. I believe that if I go to college, I can preach to intelligent people. You know what I believe, Gohari Das believes and knows? I know if I can attract the Lord here every day, I can preach to the most intelligent people. And that's not, he's thinking intelligent people are the intellectuals. The intelligent people are the ones that Krishna gives intelligence to hear this message. Now, that's an intelligent person. That could be a retard who comes here and the Lord gives them the intelligence to realize the real shelter is here. Oh, there's an intelligent person. Let me preach to them. Look at Amy Rose, look at Fanny, ordinary persons, but they've got the best intelligence because they got God's intelligence. They have devotional intelligence. They have the real mercy of Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. They come to those devotees. They're very attracted to those devotees. Lalita Ganga, Johan, the Lord very attracted devotees like that. That's what you get here by the association of these exalted souls. And others, and Govinda, and the river. Whoever the ecstatic devotees are, whoever has the mercy of the Lord upon them. You come close to them, become their friends, and you get the highest goal of life realized even in this life. High probabilities for you. The odds are in your favor, big time. Otherwise not. Can people, you come here, you can ask the right questions. Yeah, can Acharya Dev give me what is being gotten here by my disciples? Can Radhanath give you what is gotten here by the disciples here and friends and well-wishers here? So you can ask the right questions. What, you follow unintelligently? Well, then go over there and just be manipulated and controlled, not by your intent. See, you come here, you can ask the right questions. You can have real intelligence to say, well, is Gaur Hari Das, is he bona fide? Is he a real guru? I'm not afraid that you ask those questions. They're afraid. I believe they're afraid. You say, can I question you, Gurudev? Can I question and ask you to show that you are qualified, that you have a relationship with the Lord? Can I see that you can deliver me, Gurudev? You watch how much fear is in their face, how much they'll juggle the scriptures, say you shouldn't even question that. I say question it. You can come here and question this here. You can question the people who have been here for 5 years. Question them. You know, do you feel your life is important? It is. Human birth, people don't even know that. They opt out because of bad association. You know how many Vaishnavas have committed suicide because of these friggin' gurus haven't given them the real purpose to live for? The purpose to live for is to start actualizing. Wow, I got a human body, man. Wow, I got Sadhu Sangha. Wow, the Krishna's awakening in me. Man, I found the real path. Man, now you got something to live for. You know how many Vaishnavas have been suicided out because they don't have real gurus yet who can give them that realization. The whole point to go to Krishna consciousness is to realize this wonderful life of being a devotee of the Lord. It's the most wonderful life. It's the perfection of human existence. You get real knowledge how precious our life is. Real freedom, real sovereignty. You become a real goddess of fortune. Your whole life becomes good fortune, and you bestow good fortune on others what very few people can do. The harvest is plentiful, but the workers like that are few. Few. You must realize ultimately the glory of the holy name, like Lord Caitanya did, like Nityananda did, like Advaita did, like their real followers did, like our real followers do. And if you realize the true glories of the holy name, you'll know the true glories of taking shelter of those who know the true glories of the holy name, and not those who are still wannabes, still wannabeing guru, wanting to be your leaders, wanting to have adoration and distinction. Still wannabes people follow. That's called religion. We abandoned that a long time ago here. We don't need it anymore. That's training wheels for blind leaders and blind followers. And that's Vaishnavism is reeking in that at this time in 2023. Blind leaders and blind followers, just like when the time of Jesus was, and after, and always, and when Lord Caitanya was here, is always the same. When real people realize the real God, they see a lot of blind followers and blind leaders. It's always the same. And then they preach about it. Whoever believes their word and their ecstatic worship is delivered in this association. You don't believe this preaching? You don't believe this ecstasy? You don't believe this knowledge and these truths? Well, take your chances. You're going to need it. You need some good, your good luck is to be here and to believe in this preaching, which is not for blind believers. You'll question it. I'll teach you to question everything. I'll teach you how to have critical thinking and how to surrender to the truth with your intelligence, for God's sake, not being tricked into it and deceived into it because it's not the real thing. It's a fake. It's a fake diamond. It's a fake fool's gold for fools. We'll teach you how to determine what real gold is. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is compared to a cloud that pours water under the fields of grain. That's one of my favorite verses there, Amy. Which are like devotees suffering due to a shortage of rain. And you know who that is, my friends? That's everybody in this world. They're suffering because of shortage of this rain. See? Because they don't come under the cloud of the devotees. See? You come here under the cloud. That's called Sadhu Sangha. That's the association of realized souls who are realizing the Lord more and more every day. The real Lord. The Lord comes in this kind of association and waters us. We come under the cloud of devotees in Sadhu Sangha, whatever you want to call it, church, the temple. This is real temple worship. This is more powerful than going to 1,000 pilgrimages in Mayapur. 1,000, because you don't get the realizations in Mayapur like this. You don't see the ecstasy in Mayapur like this, because if you see it, then people out there say, hey, you're not supposed to cry for Krishna. Or you ask Lalita, she saw this stuff there. Yeah, you're not supposed to cry for Krishna. Oh, you're not supposed to dance ecstatically for God and turn your back to the, that's all I got. People don't like exuberant, ecstatic worship, even in the Dhams, sometimes especially in the Dhams. See, that even devotees there are suffering from a shortage of rain. I took a ride back in a taxi to the airport from Mayapur. I told this story before. I'll tell it again. It's so relevant, man. Person, he was a disciple of Jayapataka. I'll just tell you. Jayapataka, right? 20-something years. And he was in Mayapur. He was building a house. He says, I was in Mayapur and everything. So we were chanting together on the way back. It was a 4-hour ride back to the airport. And we're chanting and talking together and everything. And he turned to me at the end. He says, I've been in Mayapur for 3 months. And I've not felt like I feel being with you and chanting with you. I feel relief. Thank you so much. See, wasn't getting it with his guru, wasn't getting it being in Mayapur even. There's so many people like that. You know why? Because you're with blind leaders who can't give you what your heart is looking. You're suffering from a shortage of rain. So ask yourself, are you suffering from a shortage of rain? Most people most Vaishnavas who are not, you're just semblance of Vaishnava. You don't even know what a shortage of rain looks like. You've been living in the desert. You ever seen people living in the desert? They get used to it. Yeah, it's hot, but what can we do? We live in the desert, man. There's no water around. So we just kind of, we're hot and dehydrated and look like skinny because we got not enough water. You ever see these, they call them desert rats. Yeah, dirty and all that. Well, what do you expect? We live in the desert. That's Vaishnavas nowadays, more or less. You're living in the desert. That's what it looks like. You may think, well, I'm not living in the desert. I'm so used to it. Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, for far as many devotees here are concerned, you're living in the desert compared to this. Why don't you just come out of the desert? Oh, the Lord has made it very easy for you. The Lord and the Lord's devotees have made it very easy for you here, right? Every day you just turn your camera on. Yeah, and then you get water, man. You come right under the cloud. Even if you're in the North Pole, you turn your camera on and you got water of Lord Caitanya's mercy like we do every day. We get watered and we water the flowers at the same time. That's the way the Lord preached. That's the way Jesus preached. That's the way we preach. That's the way all those who have the real mercy of Radha and Krishna and Lord Caitanya preach. No one else preaches like that. No one has the power. And you come here, you'll see, you can barely see anybody preach like that, if any, in this world. See, this is called selling the body of the Lord. See, nothing to do with money, is it? You see how hard the Lord and the devotees work to convince people. See, selling is convince them like a salesman. Come, get this product, buy this product. See, usually the Kirby vacuum, very expensive vacuum. I like this analogy. I use it all the time. Kirby vacuum. Who would spend $3,000 for a friggin' vacuum? They're usually $40. It takes a very good door-to-door salesman to knock on the doors, stick their foot in there, and say, you must hear about this Kirby vacuum. It is better. It is worth spending the extra money to get it. That person has to sell it. They have to show you, look how much dirt this thing will pick up, and they demonstrate and everyththing. That's our preaching here, man. We're doing to sell the transcendental body of the Lord, man, where people are so sleepy, so unawake, right? They don't even want to open the door and listen because they're dumbed down. You think they're poisoned by religion still, by speculators, by the jewel of the real Bhagavatam put on heads of snakes. The Vatican, full of snakes, man. Vaishnavism full of snakes. Yeah, that's as it should be. Because that's religion. You want to come out of religion? Hear these words. See this ecstasy. Get this knowledge. See? All available here. See, sell it. Oh yeah, here, yeah, there's a price. It's not $2,000-$3,000 you got to pay to listen to these classes, like these guys, Eckhart Tolle's and all these guys. You got to take their course, 3, 4, 5,000. One New Age lady was asking $3,000 a month. It's some ridiculous stuff to get a bunch of speculation that's weak, that doesn't do much. The Lord has made it very inexpensive. The devotees, we made it. Me and my Lord Caitanya have made it very inexpensive to get the highest treasure, the greatest wealth, this eternal relationship with the Lord, where you call his name and he comes to you and you realize, this is the ultimate goal of life, just for you appearing here as my friend and deliverer and inspiration. Just you being here, I feel complete. I feel whole. I feel happy. I feel empowered. I feel the knowledge, what knowledge you have, I have, because you've given it, because of this closeness with you. When I'm close to you, I'm close with real intelligence. When I'm close with you, Lord, I'm close with real ecstatic happiness, and I feel it. I feel you're happy. Now I pleased you because I'm with you and you're with me, and this is all you wanted for me and everybody else in the universes, all of them. This is the essence of the truth. The Lord wants to get rid of this Maya that's in the way, the illusory energy. You come here, we'll take that clothing off. Okay, so you can call the Lord in ecstatic love, man. And the Lord appears and you realize, that's all I wanted, man. That you're my wealth. If you're looking at wealth and you're thinking diamonds and golds and all that stuff, you're an illusion, man. You're like a Bill Gates and a Klaus Schwab. If you're looking at wealth as the control of the world, you're like them. Yeah. The control of Krishna, that's the real wealth. You to open your mouth and vibrate that name of Krishna, and then he comes close and you got real transcendental happiness, real transcendental ecstatic happiness. You got real transcendental knowledge, real transcendental understanding. You are the messenger for that Lord in this world. What did Krishna say to Madhavinda Puri? Because of your ecstatic devotion, I'm going to appear in the world. I'm going to appear in your world. I'm going to appear in other people's worlds and deliver them. This is proof. Because of this ecstatic devotion manifested here in many of us here, the Lord is delivering people. He's appearing in other people's worlds. This is the only real path. This is the only way it works. If your gurus and teachers out there don't have this ecstatic devotion that Madhavinda Puri had, that Lord Caitanya had, that Nityananda had, that Advaita had, that their real followers have, that we have, you're still an illusion, more or less. You're following the slow path, many lifetimes for you. You come here without a lot of trouble, you can get this ecstasy. All your troubles will just go spontaneously, just in this vibration, this association, these words, these truths you hear here every day. What was that all about? I feel like I was taken over or something, man. I think the Lord had a message for the world there, huh? What do you think, Amy? Okay, I can relax a little bit. Let me have let me have a sip of this here. See what you guys are saying. See, his presence is like a nectarian rain that falls on all the grains and saves them from perishing. Yeah, and so basically, most of the world are non-devotees. You're non-devotees because you don't know what devotion is. Okay, devotion is very pure, and it's the grace. You got to get the grace, and the devotees is your best shot at it. The odds are in your favor when you come into the association of devotees. If you remain there, it is guaranteed that you will get this. If not, if you're a real slow learner, maybe you're really attached to the modes of nature, maybe it'll take a while, but still you're going to make rapid progress. Just you're dragged into the kingdom. We've got some people, we just kind of, the Lord just drags them because they're ones that need to be dragged. Yeah, so the six opulence is all wealth. All wealth is not this material stuff necessarily. They may or may not have it. This is the wealth, is this relationship, man. That's what it's all about. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a little break here by doing this. Let's see if this works. Watch this for a while, and I'll be back. I just need to, and I'll see if I'm meant to quit or something. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Look how happy Lalita looks, huh? Pretty amazing. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. See, that's real well. What you see there. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. So we got a question here. Let's see. High material intelligence is often a stumbling block on the path of devotion. Yeah, material intelligence. Matter of fact, if you hold on to that, like Lord Caitanya said, I don't give ecstatic devotion to those who are proud of their knowledge, especially overly proud of overly proud of their material knowledge. They think, "Oh, I'm so smart." So Eric says, "Is what Krishna wants what we really want?" And what does Krishna want? Well, actually, the way, you know, this is why the Lord says, those who take shelter of my name will be saved. So what happens is we get purified and realize our natural relationship with the Lord. So what does Krishna want? It's what we really want, but we don't know it. See, so what but we it's like we do know it and don't know it. You know how it is? Because look at it from this end. What does Krishna want? What does his devotee want? Okay. Well, look at it from the illusory perspective. What does a devotee in this world want? Who's a devotee of the world? They want wealth, right? They want a beautiful wife or a beautiful husband. They want children. See? So in illusion, this is the way they elucidate Maya Tattva, this is called, the truth about Maya. So everybody is a devotee in the great perspective, the seeing from the two eye perspective, right? Not that thing, two eyes. See? So everybody's a devotee of the Lord. See, everybody. Where everybody is that kind of devotee. So what does Krishna want in the world is what the devotee wants. See, so if a devotee wants what do you call money, the Lord in his form of Maya, the shadow reflection. See, the twisted truth is that material objects are wealth. So the Lord reciprocates, it gives them wealth. See? And so the person gets more emotionally bonded to that, which is very limited. That's why you see the difference between the emotions of a devotee who's got the wealth of Krishna and those who have the wealth of things in the world. The emotions are different. Well, they're emotions, but the emotions of a person like, say, like Bill Gates, thank you for your service, or anybody else, is limited. See, they have their limited happiness. And it's material, and it binds you more and more to the illusion that real wealth is material objects. See, and you can't renounce them because you believe that's your real wealth. See? So the devotees, that's why another reason to come into Sadhu Sangha like this is because you're with devotees who have a strong desire to be with the transcendental Lord. See, that makes them happy. And that's what you see here. You see emotions here of people that have actual relationship, real, true, transcendental relationship with the transcendental Lord and have that transcendental happiness. That's the gift. See, that happiness, that realization, oh, Lord, I can't get this happiness from material wealth. Not like, no, that's not like this. That's why you see the representations of material wealth. They don't look as happy as the devotees here. I just showed the video of Lalita. Look how happy she looks. Why? Because she's got real wealth. She has a relationship with the Lord. She came here and got the real wealth. You come to the devotees and you're with a real wealthy person. By association, you get that same wealth. They teach this on the material platform too. In the material world, so you want to be wealthy like these millionaires. You associate with millionaires. They give you books written by millionaires. You take seminars, with very expensive, by the way, to become a millionaire. And what do you get? You become like them. But look at their happiness. Compare it to the happiness you see here. Is their happiness from being a millionaire and a billionaire and being controllers of so many things and so many people in the world as happy of those who are here controlling God by calling God's name and God appearing to them and giving them the supreme wealth of ecstatic love, ecstatic intelligence, devotional intelligence? Do you see people like Bill Gates or even these gurus? Are they as intelligent as those that are here and are preaching here? Are those gurus that are ecstatic as the devotees here, as the guru is here? Just tell me from your own understanding now. See, you can only understand this if you come and listen to these words, because their words aren't powerful enough to give you such perspective. You have to hear genuinely the highest truth. You have to see the highest truth and distinguish it yourself from the illusion you've been following, from following religion and religious leaders and blind leaders and being a blind follower, or being a blind guru and having blind followers. You only can get that in this association. We preach the real Bhagavatam, chapter 1, verse number 2. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion, from the welfare, for the welfare of all, for the welfare of these blind gurus, for the welfare of their blind followers, for the welfare of Bill Gates, for the welfare of Klaus Schwab, for the welfare of all these people in the world, for the welfare of Trump, for the welfare of Biden, for everybody. That kind of truth, it's beneficial for everyone. That's what you get here, the real truth, and you're set free here. You will feel it. You'll realize it personally, and you'll be the happiest person in this world. Ask Amy Rose. Ask Fanny. They witness for that. Ask Lalita Ganga. Ask Johan. Ask Freddie. Ask Aman Narayan. Ask Govinda. Ask River. Ask so many people. Ask Janaki. Don't ask Gaur Haridas because you won't believe them. Ask the witnesses, right? Man, I'm proud of this happiness that we all have. I'm proud of this knowledge that we all have and are getting. I'm proud of this preaching that we're doing in this world and busting Maya. We're like transcendental policemen like Haridas, who came chanting the holy name. And in the play, he said, they asked, who are you, Haridas, in the play? And he had a little mustache and a beard, and he had a cane. He said, I'm a transcendental policeman. I come here to wake people up, poke them with the stick, wake them up. Say all glories to those who take shelter of the name of Lord Caitanya. That's what Krishna wants, Eric. That's what you want. We are the water. The word is the water, and the bhakti is the fruit it produces. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Like, who is this says this? Freddie says, fortune is represented by the female form of the Lord. Yeah, and that's how it is. They're the witnesses. See, the female form is the real devotee. See, devotion, devotee, emotion, female-ish, right? Kind of female-ish. They're the messengers in this world, those who have attained the opulence of being a devotee. They have the devotional emotions, therefore they have devotional intelligence, real laser truth that sets people free. You listen to them, man, are you lucky? Very, very lucky. See, they're the fortunate ones. They've attained their form. What do you think our line is? A gopi line, actually. You know, female in that sense. Yeah, many devotees see that's when you go to Guru, and many have. They went to Bhakti Siddhanta, they went to Guru. See, they go to her, they go to the girlfriend of Radharani, and they say, we want money. See, that's the materially motivated religionists. Though blind followers, see, they go to the Prabhupada. They went to Prabhupada for that. They also wanted the wealth of money. They wanted the wealth of power. See, they want the wealth. See, they want that. And what is the goddess of fortune says in her preaching? In 10th canto, she says, people worship me. See, the goddess of fortune is married to Krishna. When you got a bona fide spiritual master, you got somebody really married to Krishna. And if you go to them, see, they're like desire trees, and you want name and fame and everything. That's what we got in our lines. That's the contamination in the Vaishnava line. People, leaders going for the name and fame, and then they got the followers who believe them. See, and stay in darkness until you got to get the pure worship of Radha and Krishna. That means you got to get the real empowered guru, the real associate of Lord Caitanya. The real goddess of fortune is a real associate of Lord Caitanya. See? And so Bhagavatam says, the goddess of fortune says, fools worship me for this money. See? That you look at that as Prabhupada saying that. Fools worship Guru and Krishna for money. And many have, and then they became gurus, and you are following them. That's why you're blind. Many people are so blind still because they believe in blind gurus. Come on, man, you come here, we'll wake you up pretty quick. Still doing Vaidhi after 50 years. I have godbrothers who are still on the Vaidhi path after 50 years following these gurus. Still external worshipers. See? And they will remain, and they will die external worshipers without this association. So the best luck for them is this is the divine interruption. Somehow or other they get a video, and somehow they're able to sit down and watch the darn thing and get purified of the stupidity of following mundane persons as their deliverers. That's called idolatry. There's so much idolatry in Vaishnavism. No wonder many ecstatic Christians call it a false god, because it got false representatives in this world. You need to find a living representative of the real Vaishnavism, the real Lord Caitanya. He's a real Lord, man. But you get the real Lord from the real devotee, the real spiritual master, the real Acharya in the world. And we're here to teach more than Vaidhi, more than ritualistic worship. We're here to give you that real Lord, or that real relationship. Make you a goddess of fortune also. It's okay, literally, to take the clothing off. Is it okay to literally take the clothing off of? See, that's the thing. Literally take. Are you really believing that, Eric? The clothing is the false ego, man. This is nothing. Nityananda ripped the clothing off of himself and went, nothing. Taking the clothing of the false ego off. That's you come here, you get purified of faith and illusion, faith in the false clothing you've been wearing, clothed with external rituals as the real thing. Oh, yeah, I'm clothed. I go and I watch the bathing of the deity and I got my Holy Communion. Oh, I went to the Catholic Church and they gave me a wafer and dry grape juice. That's clothing, man. That's clothed. The ritual is clothed. We take the clothing off the ritual. See, we make you the wafer. See, you are the offering to the Lord. See, your word is that wafer. See, and the communion is the love of God awakened in you. That's the wine. The wine of life is very intoxicating. I get knocked down, but I get up again, but they're never going to keep me down. Great. Okay, we'll call you Rocky for short. That was an explosion of transcendental knowledge, spiritual radiation. Is it okay to have material wealth and enjoyment in KC? Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, that's the thing is, see, that's okay. That's a good question, and yeah, it's not about that. See, Lord Chaitanya had followers that followers from their heart. Those were ecstatic devotees. Look at the different situations. That's what Lord Chaitanya came to show. It's not about whether you have material opulence or not have it. He had Nakula Brahmachari, very poor beggar, went door to door, but he was an ecstatic devotee. He never felt the pangs of poverty. He had Pundarik Vijayanidhi, a very wealthy landholder. He had so much money and what do you call it, properties and all these things, but he was an ocean of ecstatic love for Krishna. So Nakula Brahmachari and that. See, one had real wealth, but see, they had the real wealth of love of Godhead. They realized that was the real wealth. See? So whether you're rich or poor, you realize real wealth is this loving relationship with God. And if you got that, you're wealthy. Then he had some devotees like Rupa and Sanatan. They were very wealthy. They had boatloads of gold, man, when they would renounce. But they were inspired by the Lord. Pundarik Vijayanidhi and even Ramananda Roy, they didn't ever renounce their wealth. Like Ramananda Roy, for example, he was given a big fat pension with elephants and servants to go and be with Lord Caitanya. And Lord Caitanya wanted to teach this pastime. It's not about being externally renounced or not. Are you internally connected? So he had two devotees, one externally renounced, Swarab Damodar, the most intimate associate of Lord Caitanya. He had another one, not externally renounced. Ramananda Roy was in Puri. He had servants. He was living like a king, obviously. He had servants. He had elephants. He had a big fat pension he was living on. But they were both intimate associates of Lord Caitanya, stayed close to the Lord. The Lord didn't say, Ramananda Roy, you can't come because you're not like Swarab. He was looking, he says, Ramananda Roy, you have real love for me. You stay close because you want to be close and you are close. Swarab Damodar, you're renounced. You stay close because they were internal devotees of the Lord. That's what you see here. Whether people have money or not, you're seeing internal devotees of the Lord. Amy says, if you could take a wild guess, what would his response be? Well, you got it, I guess. Boy, look at all these comments here. So they are temporary wealth, material wealth. We want Satchidananda, that kind of wealth. But yeah, but can you be a millionaire and be ecstatic in KC? Yeah. So anyway, I gave the answer. I guess you got it. Let me look at the end here because there's so many questions. Yeah, I like that. External gurus are static and internal gurus are ecstatic. They're the X factor. Oh. Ah. Let's take a little break now. Whew. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. Have a nice morning, and we'll be back. Oh, let's play Fanny's favorite song here. Mm-hmm. Where's the phone? Mm-hmm.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name.
Yeah, it must be mythical here, huh? It's only a legend.
Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo, what's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name.